Okay. Love is a friendship caught on fire. It is quiet understanding, mutual confidence. I don't know why I can't say. Okay. It is quiet understanding, mutual confidence, sharing and forgiving. It is loyalty through good and bad times. It settles for less than perfection and makes allowances for human weaknesses. By Ann Landers. Very true. Breakdown. I feel like I love cowards. Like I feel like even in every I don't know, I just feel like every instance I've always had like someone that just was afraid to fight or just knew they weren't ready. And is that okay to know that you're not ready and do nothing about it? Is that mind frame okay to know that you're not ready and do something about it? Like, when are we ready? When are we ever ready? When do we ever know when to take leaves? When do we ever know how to get to that destination? Like, we ultimately know what we want in life, but we don't ever obtain it. We never seek to obtain it ever. That's a problem. And I think love is an equivalent thing to learn, because definitely love is definitely just a word, honestly, but it's like the act of it. What do you want to experience from love? What do you want to feel from love? For me, I would love to just feel, for one, protected, supported, and just I want to feel respect from it. Definitely. The respect is something I just learned. It's such a big factor. Like, people can say, I respect you so much, but how do you show respect? How do you show mutual respect? I think respect is something you show by showing to yourself. Like, I'm not going to do this because I know I respect this other person's presence, you know? Like, it's not saying sacrifice yourself for them, but it's a certain respect. It's a certain level of ambition you have to portray, basically. But I don't know. So the story, this incident I'm going through, like, there's the love of my life. I've known this man for 9+ years, and we're at a place where I feel like I'm old enough to be like, okay, we can do something about our great friendship, our great love, and it's definitely a mutual thing. We've spent many years getting to know each other, knowing each other's secrets, crying to each other. We spent many years knowing so much about each other that I feel like at this point, what is the point of not? I don't know. I feel like I'm in a go phase, and I feel like what is the point of not taking initiative to that? Like, I feel like I had to go through my previous experience with me getting close to love and me giving myself vulnerably to someone for me to appreciate this love. And I think I don't know if the other person has experienced that yet. And I don't know if that's important or not, or if it is important, because they've had many relationships. I'm the only one who doesn't. I've taken my time with love. I've taken my time with putting giving myself to someone, because I need to figure out, like, if I'm ready to do that. I'm not a committer. Like, I really kind of suck at commitments, and which is not like, not even like in an aspect of ethic, but it definitely reflects on all levels of my commitment spectrum, because it's a fear that if I give so much, I won't see the results that I want. And that's something I've always been like afraid to do, which is weird. And I feel like me doing it in love has always failed. And I don't know what is enough. I don't know what is the extent. Everyone has that breaking point, that like that is the bottom of what I have to offer feeling. But I always feel so replenished. So I don't know when I'll ever get to that bottom level of feeling. And I don't even know when God wants me to be like, this person needs to be removed. I feel like we have our moments, me and him. We're removed from each other. We learn and grow. But I don't. How do you grow together? That's a really good question. How do you grow together with someone when you're just as the same? You guys are in the same age bracket, and you guys are going through the most scariest phase of your life. Like, I've never been okay with saying, wow, I'm 21. I don't need to ask permission anymore. I've always felt like I needed to ask permission for my relationships. I'm not really in my relationships, but everyone has an opinion. I think that's where I'm torn on giving most, is the opinions and how it feels, how I want to feel. So I know love have hard times. I definitely do. but I feel like I haven't been able to ever see that properly displayed. So how do you know how to get that? Like, I feel like in a career, that can be easy because you see that. You see, oh, success stories, you know? For me, I've never seen anything successfully in love. I don't like to hear people's bad shit about their relationship because I feel like that's the only thing I'm supposed to ever speak about. So I think just creating a good habit in your relationship where you speak good things about them. But if you need advice, you know, you go for something that's similar to or someone who has gotten through the situation. But I don't know. I would say my tip of the day is just definitely with the situation is definitely if you have a friendship that I don't know. I have a tip of the day. I actually probably need the tip of the day. My motivation is just to focus on things that are in your handle at the moment. That's the only thing I can think of. Like I can stress about this all day, but I can't actually control what isn't or what isn't being displayed to me. I can only control what's in my presence right now, my thoughts about it. But you know, you continue to put positive affirmations out for what you want to manifest and see and feel. That's really important. I realize I always forget the feeling part. Like, oh yeah, this happened, but how did I want to feel in that scenario? So I'm learning just to be more. Oh, I got a sweet potato I want to eat. I'm learning to be more. I want to speak more about my feelings because I don't. I don't. A lot of people ask me, you go, why do you never talk about it? Because I'll be like, I have to be at peace with it before I can speak about it. And that's one big thing I definitely do. I have to be at peace with it before I can speak about it. So, I don't know. My motivation has just been focused on my feelings and putting good things out that I want to feel. You know, it's going to happen when it happens. I'm going to have to come to peace with this. I'm going to have to come to closure with this. Because, you know, I always feel like I just never can come at it in my own terms. But, you know, you can't force things, but I think it's definitely something you need to take responsibility for and just handle, you know. Handle and hope that you can get through whatever you're getting through, especially in a great love. I don't know how to get over this. So it's not like I'm getting over. I'm just not gonna get through it. Get through that blockage phase where I'm like, what are we gonna do about this? You know. But I'm just gonna put in all my focus on the things I want to see manifest and the things that I want to do for me. Because at the end of the day, I can love somebody so much, but I have to put that same love towards myself. So definitely